Hey everyone, and welcome to my ugly little uni room. So for today's video, I've been seeing these float about on the internet over the past couple of weeks, and it's something that I've definitely wanted to do on my channel. So I'm gonna be answering loads of questions that you guys are too afraid to maybe ask your mum, your siblings, your friends, just things that you might find uncomfortable talking about. I am like super open with most things in life, so I really like helping other people out if they feel like they can't talk about stuff like this, and just answering honestly with my own experiences, and hopefully making you guys feel a little bit better if you've gone through something similar to me, or just as a bit of advice. So I have asked you guys on Instagram. I've got some questions here. Yeah, let's get into it. I'm 21 and still a virgin. Is that bad? Nope. Everyone has sex at different times. Don't feel pressure to have sex if you don't want to. Only have sex if you consent and the other person consents. Like, there's no pressure or no time, no age to have sex. I obviously know there is like a pressure to not have sex by a certain time, but when other people around you are probably talking about it, it's probably making you feel a little bit uncomfortable because you can't get involved with the conversation. Like, I understand why you probably are worrying. Like, it's perfectly normal. There are so many people out there who are also 21 that are probably worried too, but there is genuinely nothing to worry about. Like, you're not losing or gaining anything from having sex at whatever age. Just do it when the time's right, when you feel comfortable. If you want to get over and done with, do that. If you'd rather wait and have it with someone you love, do that. Literally, everyone's different. Everyone has like a different pathway, and we all do things at different times and different paces. So don't feel sad or scared or worried at all that you're still a virgin at 21. It's absolutely fine, and there are so many people in the same boat as you. Anything to do with your first time, example, pain, bleeding, protection. I have had quite a few questions actually about virginity. So I was quite young when I had sex for the first time. I felt like it was the right thing to do at the time, and I still think it is. It was. I have no regrets about it whatsoever. In terms of pain, it was excruciating for me. I was super nervous that everything was not relaxed, you know, down there. So it did hurt quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie, and I did cry. So but yeah, so it was painful. I did cry, and then I didn't have sex again for another like 6-7 months because I was so traumatized by the experience. So yeah, maybe I was too young in the sense that it freaked me out and I just got a little bit scared to have it again. But yeah, that's about it literally. And in terms of bleeding, I don't think I properly like bled. Like, it was just like a small amount, very different to like menstruation and period blood. Like, it was just like a small amount. But everyone, again, like I said, everyone's different. I highly recommend Hannah Witton's channel. She does lots of like sexual advice and sexual health videos, and I think they're absolutely amazing, like so educational, and make you feel a lot more at ease with sex, losing your virginity, masturbation, like lots of stuff like that. So Hannah Witton, you need to check out her channel. She's absolutely amazing with things like this. And if you want to like learn more about, you know, things that not many people talk about. So top tips for shaving down there. This made me laugh. I was like, oh, perfect, right. So I think hair, like genital hair, is something that a lot of people are worried to, like, or scared to talk about and don't bring up that often. And I think it's perfectly normal. Again, don't feel pressure to do it if you don't want to. I personally prefer shaving just because I feel much more comfortable. Like, it just feels a lot more cleaner and healthier when I am shaved and clean. I don't know, it just makes me feel good in myself, so I'm going to continue to do that. But if it makes you feel more comfortable not shaving, then do that. Like, again, it's all very relative and up to you and situational, you know. So I've got this I've just got the packaging. It is the Woo Woo's In Shower Intimate Hair Removal. I don't always use this one, but this is the one that I'm using at the minute, and it's absolutely amazing. So you can find like specific hair removal, like creams, shower gels and things. I always do it in the shower, obviously, which I'm sure most people do as well. The like ones specifically for down there are good because they have like oils and the right ingredients that are not going to irritate down there, or for most people they're not going to irritate, and they're specifically for that region, so it is a lot better and a lot more suited, you know. So that's my personal favourite in the minute. Feminine hygiene is really, really important. Now, again, Hannah Witton is great for stuff like this. You need to go check her out. So I'm in a new relationship, and I know the boy that I'm with has slept with more people than me. and he has more experience? What if I'm awful? I'm just a bit scared. So for this one, I think you just have to sort of like put it in the back of your head, like everyone's going to have had experience before. Some people might not have, but everyone's always going to have a history. So as long as you can accept that, you just have to realize that everyone's going to have a past, and some people are going to be more experienced than others. There's always going to be more experience from one person than another in most scenarios. So I think don't put too much pressure on yourself. If they are the right person, then they will stick around, of course. They're not going to just dump and leave you after just one intimate moment if it doesn't go right. Whenever you have sex for the first time or get intimate with anyone for the first time, it is never going to go smoothly. It's always going to be dodgy. Like, you don't know what each other likes. Like, it's not going to be like a film, like this perfect moment the first time you ever lose your virginity or have sex with someone. Like, it's never going to be perfect, and I think that's what we've all just got to remember because I think it's so easy to watch films and see all these like perfect scenes where everything goes exactly to plan, and that is never the case at all. So yeah, please don't worry that you feel less experienced. You'll get used to each other. The more times you become intimate, the more you'll know what each other likes. You'll become more experienced, and yeah, it'll be absolutely fine. You will be worried the first time. Like, I completely understand why you're worrying, so don't feel like you're being crazy or overreacting, but honestly, you'll be absolutely fine, and after a few times you'll not be nervous one bit. So someone's asked, how have you overcome body insecurities? So if you didn't know, on my Instagram, I'll pop it here, I do a lot of like body positivity content, which has sort of like become more apparent over the past couple of years. I feel more confident like showing my body and like the real unedited versions of my body, so you can see that I have like rolls, cellulite, scars, my birthmark that I have here that I always used to cover up, because I think it's so important to like find love within yourself, because then you can live like a much more happier and fulfilled life. And I felt like within the last few years at uni, I have grown so much as a person and grown into like a woman that feels like empowered to empower other women. I'd say overcoming my insecurities, number one was monitor your social media. Follow people that make you feel good in yourself, people that you don't compare yourself to. That is my number one top tip if you're a social media user. Number two would be to like sit back and think about, just like maybe just sit and reflect for 5 minutes every day, and like maybe thank your body, or even write down things that you're grateful for about your body, like that your health's good, that your body is like breathing without you telling it to, your body is letting you walk every day, and doing all these things. Like, appreciate the small things that your body is doing, because all the internal things are the most important rather than what you see on the outside. I just think I've come to terms with my body is how it is. I don't want to look like anyone else, because I just want to be me and be an individual, be unique, just appreciate myself like a lot more. I just think it's just so important to do that, and I don't know when or how it started happening. I think it just definitely helps following people online that make you feel good about your body. Just self-love and like gratitude and things like that really help me realise and remember that my body is amazing, doing what it does every single day, and I'd rather enjoy a bit of cake and have a little bit of roll rather than being unhappy and trying to please everyone else's eyes. So yeah, I hope that helps. It's been a journey, but maybe I'll do like a proper in-depth video at some point again talking about body confidence and body positivity. Okay, so someone said, can you talk about the contraception you've been on? So I have only tried the contraceptive pill as a form of contraception. Obviously I've tried condoms too, but the contraceptive pill is like my main form, and I have gone through many a contraceptive pill. My hormones have been fucking everywhere, all over the place, and yeah, it's not been a great experience. So I am going to try and change my contraception. If anyone's got any recommendations, any good experiences, please leave them down below, or DM me if you feel uncomfortable putting it in the comments. But yeah, so I'm looking into either the implant or the injection at the minute. I just think I have been on the pill for too long. I started my pill purely for the reason of period pains and being in excruciating like agony every single month because of my periods, and that's started to come back again because I've come off my pill. So yeah, I've not been loving life. I use the BU pads at the minute to stop my period pains, and they're absolutely amazing. Like, I never thought like a little strip of paper could stop my period, could like stop my period pains within like 20 minutes, because they usually last like when I'm in like full flow. I'm in agony for about 3-4 hours. Like I get migraines, I've sometimes thrown up, I go really dizzy, my whole body hurts, like my back hurts, like I can't really see, my vision goes funny. I had the worst luck with my periods like throughout school, so that's why I went on the pill in the first place. Some of them have been okay, and when the contraceptive pill has gone okay for me, it's ended up being like not stocked anymore, so I've had to change pill, like been forced to, and the ones that I've been forced on have always been ones that have really negatively impacted me, so yeah, not ideal. But yeah, let me know if any of you guys are trying any contraception, but I haven't had the best of experiences with the pill, if I'm honest. Okay, so someone has also asked, why do my periods look different from the first day to the last day? Everyone starts their period at different stages in their life, so there's always like questions floating around and flying about periods, and no one like openly talks about details of, you know, the actual nitty-gritty details of periods, and I'm happy to do another video about that if people would want to see it. But I'd want to know like what questions you want and like what things you want to know. In terms of this question, I think it's obviously to do with just everyone's menstrual cycle's different. Mine is always changes still. Like I started my period when I was so young. I was literally like 9, I think. I was in year 5. Like I barely knew anything about it because we weren't taught about it at school until like the following year, so I was super young and didn't really know much about it. And my periods have fluctuated. They've never been regular until I started going on the pill. They've just been all over the place and just a really bad, horrible experience for me. But yeah, everyone's menstrual cycle is different, so don't think if it's weird if your stages of blood changed from the first day to the last day. For a lot of people it is a different colour and there's not as much of it on the first and last day, and then in the middle is where it's like the full heavy stuff. Yeah, it's perfectly normal for your period to look completely different from the first day to the middle to the last. It's usually like that for most people. It usually differs from colour and stuff as you come on and off. I hope that helps and makes you feel a little bit better. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Sorry if you've been pissed off by my annoying grotty voice. I haven't been feeling the best. My glands are really swollen and I have no makeup on because I felt like a little fresh faced chatty video would be quite nice, talking about things like this as if you're chatting to your friends. I hope it's come across that way. Let me know if you want me to film more of these videos. I'm very open and honest and chatty and just love this stuff like this. I'll also bring my 2 best mates who I live with at uni as well, if you want them to join me and we can have like a little girl talk. Thank you very much for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe down below if you're new, and I will see you very soon for a brand new video. Bye.